This is a special presentation from CCS Sports.
Welcome. That's about all I. No. What do you think of the celebrity softball game? Yeah. And we go to this Bills softball game.
We get how uncertain the future is. We've come of age in a complex world. We've come of age in a complex world, face to face with problems we didn't create. So what's gonna happen next? We are. Because our future is the future. The life we have chosen has prepared us for this. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disasters and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
Market value pricing means you save more at Schultz Auto Group. Search for your next vehicle in person or online within our dealer network, now with an even greater selection of EVs. MVP means you'll get the best deals within our market. Schultz brings the showroom to you with optional, personalized virtual walk-around, remote financing, DMV services, and home delivery. 50 years experience with modern customer care. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small-town charm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or settling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
CCS-TV isn't just a television channel. It's a powerful extension of Collaborative Children's Solutions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering children with the tools they need to unleash their full potential. Our mission is to spark the flames of passion for broadcasting within the young minds of tomorrow. We believe in providing authentic, hands-on experiences in the field of broadcasting, allowing children to explore their creativity and communication skills in a supportive environment. Tune into CCS-TV for a unique blend of educational and entertaining content created by the brilliant minds of our young broadcasters. From informative shows to imaginative storytelling, every program is crafted with the intention of fostering curiosity, self-expression, and a love for learning. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. Student interns are welcome. Learn more at ccs-tv.com.
There are miles and miles of trails to explore across Chautauqua County, but every adventure comes with its own set of risks. If you ever find yourself off trail in the brush, thicket, or the woods, this is prime tick territory. This 8-legged creature has the potential to carry Lyme's disease. We have a whole list of great tips to help you protect yourself while you're in the woods. One of those tips is tucking your pants into your socks. We also recommend you wear long sleeves and long pants, light-colored clothing, so you can see if there's any little critters crawling on you after your outdoor adventure.
Are you a middle or high school student passionate about journalism, broadcasting, filming, or editing? Join the CCS-TV Community Club. At CCS-TV, you'll get hands-on experience in our state-of-the-art studio, unleash your creativity, and dive into the world of broadcasting. Meet new friends, learn from industry pros, and gain valuable skills that set you apart. Ready to start? Learn more at ccs-tv.com/join. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. This program on CCS-TV is presented by Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, a community resource.
Schultz is the place where you can not only find your next new car, You can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands. Secure rebates and incentives and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure every vehicle has up-to-date maintenance and reconditioning to make our pre-owned inventory like new again. Most pre-owned purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and 1 year of complimentary service. Explore Schultz extended warranty options for even more peace of mind on the road. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Wegmans, we've packed our fresh and delicious salads with incredible flavor. Each one is made with our very best ingredients, like fresh greens, imported cheeses, and our signature dressings. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for salads that are endlessly good.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure our inventory gets up-to-date maintenance. Most purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and more. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Our generation has a choice. Turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
Lead-based paint was banned in 1978 for residential use, but 8 out of 10
Run it then that way, and then when she comes off here,
Okay.
here, I'll direct him to you, and then I'll get Gavin Johnson to you, okay? When you're not gonna sit right up here, sit.
Gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity to gather with friends and family.
Yeah. We'll go over.
We thank that it's spiritually and wonderfully made, and that you are with us. We ask for the sweet the medical team that's strong, that will be with us to take the steps needed as he moves towards healing. We pray that understanding, confident, and patient, trusting that you are at work and ready and able to work miracles no matter what mountains stand in front of them. And God, tonight we ask that we would involve the Tonight, our first picture is going to be thrown out by Daniel. Welcome to our passion. This is Justin Kyle. Versus Jamestown Police. We got the last one of this, so hopefully it'll start growing. So we can start over to this 1:30 for me. They're battling stuff like this. So we thank everybody for coming outside. Hopefully you enjoy the day. And we thank we thank the Jamestown Old Timers for coming out and playing us again. And hopefully we get
Um, it's for a good cause. How does it feel to see this community all come together? It's nice. Thank you. Hannah. Hannah, do you want to do the next one? And what did you just do?
I did the invocation for this baseball game.
And what does this baseball game mean to you?
It's an important community event that I like to participate in, and I know Gavin personally, the younger brother. So their family's a wonderful family. It's been around here for a long time, so I want to support them in whatever way possible.
How does it feel to see the community come together this way?
It feels great. I mean, anytime you can a community, a small community like this together, it brings a lot of energy, and folks can get to see each other, interact with each other, and then help a great cause.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I please have your name and who you are?
Evan, I'm Hunter.
What spell game means. Community make you feel and seeing all these people coming in supporting your brother?
Oh, appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Samuelson.
You guys can leave your mic on and not talk near it. That would be great.
Trying to look, raise some money for the cause. We thank you very much for that. Thank you for having me.
Of homes in Chautauqua County were built prior to that. One of the ways we can help here at the health department is coming in to test your home. We bring an XRF device. It doesn't destroy painted surfaces. We just lay that right on the surface and it will give us a reading of lead-based paint levels in your home. We test homes built prior to 1978 where children under 6 live or visit up to 6 hours per week, and homes with pregnant women. For more information, visit healthychq.com. With the Chautauqua County Health Department, I'm Anna Powell.
I'm Sherry Rader at the Chautauqua County Health Department here at the Rosemary Billcrest Rail Trail in Sherman, New York to tell you about the Wegmans Hit the Trail Passport. Hike to each of the trails and look for the Wegmans Hit the Trail trail plates. Etch the trail name into the passport like this. When you complete one trail, you can bring your book to the Health Department to receive a free reusable Wegmans shopping bag. Complete all 3 trails and be entered to win a $250 Wegmans gift card. Everyone has an opportunity to be active. From the Chautauqua County Health Department, I'm Sherry Rader, and we hope to see you on the trails this year.
No way. 7 staying.
If that's not too hard. It's on. I think so. He's right up here, that's why.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Pat Smeraldo here, Collaborative Children's Solutions. I'm going to try to do a little commentating from here and there. We have a live stream going, and the girls are out doing the interviewing. Actually, I'm going to move over to the sound stage with Let's see if we come over here for a second. We're in the actual PA booth with Jeremy Anquist, Coach Remhold, Roy Lux now up to that. We will provide some commentary here and there, won't we, Mr. Anquist?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Well, the game. Well, it's my man.
There we go.
I can outdo my daughter anyway.
That's
You don't know about that.
Jeremy Anquist, father of the Anquist of CCS-TV, by the way.
That's right. One of our great sponsors will be mentioned at the end of this half inning.
Nice.
What
Is the current score of the game, for those of you watching at home, are the Jamestown JPD 3, the Old Timers 0, here in the top of the second. Beautiful night here at Dietrich Park. Come on down. Pop fly, shortstop, caught. No runs, one hit, no errors.
No errors, one man left on base. And at the end of 1.5 innings, JPD 3, Old Timers 0. Don't forget to pick up your 50-50s when you walk in the door. I think it was 1 for 1 and 5 for 5, 10 for 10. It's all going to a great charity, great cause. So do that. And also, like I said earlier, don't forget, we got a lot of food down there. We got hot dogs on the first base side.
We get how uncertain the future is. We've come of age in a complex world, face to face with problems we didn't create. So what's gonna happen next? We are. Because our future is the future. The life we have chosen has prepared us for this. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disasters and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
Market value pricing means you save more at Schultz Auto Group. Search for your next vehicle in person or online within our dealer network, now with an even greater selection of EVs. MVP means you'll get the best deals within our market. Schultz brings the showroom to you with optional, personalized virtual walk-around, remote financing, DMV services, and home delivery. 50 years experience with modern customer care. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
What's
Oh, no, you're great. We're not, we're going to come back.
Here's the first pitch to Eddie. It's in there for a called strike. Oh, sorry. They wanted me. Guest commentator Jeremy Anquist. So looks like the pitcher has been changed. It was Ron Thomas. That's in there for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Nobody out in the top of the second inning. Oh, it is Ed Baldensberger. My apologies. I thought it was Ron Thomas. like to say hi to all of our faithful friends and followers out there at CCS-TV, doing great things. We love your support. I'd like to give a very special shout out to Mr. Jordan Bazil. He's my guy. We go way back. Modified baseball, like 2000, mid 2000s. It's great. I'll fly to first base. Oh no! Woodard was under it, but he sun or the lights, I think, got in his eye, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to come down, hit the heel of the glove there, and squirted away. So the JPD will get themselves the leadoff man on with Eddie to start the top of the second inning. Coming to the plate, number 10, Tom. Good. So here's the Cocker is going to miss away for ball one. So Baldensberger, I'll tell you what, he's throwing well out there. Seems like the velocity might be dipping a little bit from where it was early on. I don't know what the swung on and missed, strike one. So Baldensberger's stamina, I think, is something to keep an eye on as this game progresses. I mean, it's a hot night. You know, he's not used to throwing this many pitches. JPD made him throw a ton of pitches early in the first inning. So we'll keep an eye on that and see. But it looks to me like I don't have a radar gun in front of me, folks, but I can tell you that velocity seems down 2-3 miles an hour. Swung on a missed strike, too. I mean, he is over. Now, with that being said, he's overpowering Cocker at the moment. Misses away for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cocker. Eddie away from first still. He's not, he hasn't really sized up going to second. I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot of stolen bases tonight, especially from Josh Eddie over there. Ball's he tried to paint the corner, and I'll tell you, Baldensberger on this hot night, he really wanted that. He doesn't want to throw any more pitches than he has to. But he was, the umpire tonight. He's not giving it to him.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the payoff pitch now. Swung on, missed, strike 3. So it takes one extra pitch than he would have liked, but he gets the strikeout nonetheless. All right. Coming to the plate for JPD, number 7, Brian Park. Oh, here comes Park to the plate. Now he's batting .681 on the young season. He's done a really nice job. He leads the team in doubles. Fouled back. The thing is, I mean, you got a guy like him batting that high, batting this low in the lineup. It's a little surprising, but I think that's just what manager Piazza, he likes to do. I mean, he's a lieutenant now. You don't want to cross the lieutenant. Ball misses away. A little curveball action there. Just came to my attention that Sam Piazza is not the actual manager. It seems like the guy in charge and coaches third. The ball misses. So there is a manager. Don't know who it is. I'm going to send my crack staff down to figure that one out for everybody. But thank everybody again for watching us here on CCS-TV. Wonderful organization. CCS. Oh, I tell you what, that's Baldensberger just saying, hey, you know what? I own that inner half. You don't want to come in on me. You crowd that plate. I'm going to come right in there in your kitchen, baby. Here's the 3-1. Ooh, you don't want to be behind him. Ground ball knocked down by the second baseman. He stands up, throws it in time for out number 1. So Eddie will advance to second base. Coming to the plate, number 5, Alexis Carlson. Now, I mentioned that Sam Piazza, I thought he was the manager. Well, he handed me the lineup card, before the game, and he actually had the number for Carlson is listed as 24 and said, hey, it's not right. You'll figure it out. Luckily, me and my cohort at the time, Chris Maggio, we were able to figure it out together. That's inside for ball 1. So Carlson, she's had some struggles on the young season here, but she's starting to pull things together of late. So let's see if she can kind of keep that going here. She's now ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. As Eddie leads away from second. Now, they're not really keeping him all that close. I don't think they respect the speed of the big fella back there. But I've heard different. I've heard there's been some guys, they mess with Officer Eddie, and he makes sure that they don't get away from him. So that's a low for ball 3. So 3-0 in this place that Baldensberger doesn't want to be. I doubt they're green lighting her here, but it wouldn't shock me if they do. Yeah, she was to have full take all the way. I mean, she's the 11 hitter for a reason. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I think 11 hitter. That's 3-1. Eddie away from second. Swing, line drive, sinking, picks off the second baseman's leg, gets under the glove, and everyone's going to be safe. Eddie will advance over to third. Carlson to first safely on the error by the second baseman. 45. This is Luke Manella coming to the plate, son of Dave Manella, as I've just found out. Dave Manella is a legend in Jamestown. Swung on and missed there. I think the off speed had him through. He was sitting dead red fastball, and that curveball really shocked him. So, if you're unfamiliar with Dave Manella, where have you been living under a rock all these years? I mean, come on, the guy's a rock star in the greater Jamestown area. He was a business teacher at the school for a long time. A football coach. He won championships. As an assistant football coach at JHS. I think he was a Trek guy or something too for a while. I mean, the guy was just everywhere and anywhere. That's a hot shot up the middle. Pitcher gets a glove on it, right to the shortstop. That's going to go down as 1-6 there on the fielder's choice in your playbook, in your scorebooks. I assume many of you are keeping score at home. So at the end, so that's what? No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base at the top of the second inning. So I'm going to switch over here. I have to give you back to probably somewhere. Tight. Just listen to me. For the JPD All-Stars at the bottom of the second inning, no hits, 1 error. At the end of 2 innings,
Life like in Chautauqua County, it's where small-town charm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or settling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
CCS-TV isn't just a television channel. It's a powerful extension of Collaborative Children's Solutions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering children with the tools they need to unleash their full potential. Our mission is to spark the flames of passion for broadcasting within the young minds of tomorrow. We believe in providing authentic, hands-on experiences in the field of broadcasting, allowing children to explore their creativity and communication skills in a supportive environment. Tune into CCS-TV for a unique blend of educational and entertaining content created by the brilliant minds of our young broadcasters. From informative shows to imaginative storytelling, every program is crafted with the intention of fostering curiosity, self-expression, and a love for learning. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. Student interns are welcome. Learn more at ccs-tv.com.
Sorry, I thought it was somebody else. Leading off the top of the third for the old timers, number 13, Ed Goldensberger. I got to tell you, got a lot going on here. Some of you probably can't tell at home, but I'm actually the PA announcer as well. Having a good time. I got this fancy microphone. It makes me feel important to have this fancy microphone talking to all you people out there. Millions and millions called strike for 1 ball, 1 strike. Our fans watching at home. Jeremy Maggio and SRO at the schools. It's instrumental in pulling this thing together tonight. Ball 2 balls, 1 strike. Along with his compatriot Alexis Carlson. She's also an SRO in the school district. And the 2 of them got their heads together and said, hey, let's make this happen. And here we are, the annual game, and we're here to benefit the family of Hunter Johnson. We're trying to deal with unimaginable circumstances. And a 3-1 count now. And Ground ball, handed by the shortstop. Throw to first is off the bag in time. He recovers it. Pulled the first baseman off momentarily. He was able to get his foot back on. What a play all the way around. Weird, funky hop with the spin there. He was able to make the play. Batting number 25, Ted Weibernick. It was 25, not 26. Should I say? No. I got right here. So there's Weibernick. He was a late arrival. That's why he's batting last. Normally, he's the middle of the lineup guy for the old timers. He's legit. You see him batting 10th or so. It's not something you want to see. Luckily, there's nobody on here as Weibernick steps to the plate. And he's now up in the count 2-0, and that's a place as a pitcher you definitely don't want to be when you're dealing with Weibernick. He's ready. He's ready. Looking dead red fastball. I think. Oh, that's right side there. That one got away from Samuelson. Got to work on it. I don't know if there's any I don't see a rosin bag out there. I think that's something that maybe we should talk to Dom Salvaggio about. See if we can get a rosin bag out there because we don't want anybody having an issue with a wet ball. Even if we got some spider tack, can we get some spider tack out there? Get some grip for these pitchers. I don't want anybody getting hurt. I don't know. They might be using baseballs with raised seams for all I know. I'm not real sure. It's all 4. And so just like that, with one down here in the 3rd inning, the old timers have a runner at first. And bring up the top of the order here. Coming to the plate for the old timers. Number 8, Ron Thomas. Oh, yeah. So my watch decided it wanted to give me some information for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. A lot of people, the good turnout here in the crowd tonight, as the first pitch misses for a ball. People in the crowd from all over, not just the Jamestown area. I think a lot of people happen to be seeing the Facebook post from Collaborative Children's Solutions. To the hole, hey, gets past Carlson at second base. It's going to go into the right center gap. And it's going to, looks like Weibernick's going to head for third. And you're going to have runners at first and third for the old timers. They are cooking up a little scheme here. And let's see what Samuelson can do to pitch his way out of this one. What do we got? Now batting number 33, Brian Ferry. So here's Ferry. Well, see, it's still early in the game where one run could conceivably be pretty important to get. So, all he's got to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher. I think he's going to get a run. Now, I don't mean to take shots at anybody out there, but they don't have the most fleet of foot guys out there. So it's not a gimme. A deep fly ball may not also be a gimme. I don't know, but I haven't seen the arms of the outfielders either. Some of these police officers have stunned me with, suns out, guns out kind of thing. So they got some big dudes out there with some big arms. That ball misses. So that was tight. All right, 3-0 now. I bet you it's the thing here. Now, what's always stunned me as a guy that's been around baseball a lot of his life is that pitch right there that misses for ball 3 would be the same exact pitch came on 3-0 right now. It'd be called strike. Now, it used to be that way all the way up to the major leagues, but now the major leagues have changed it because of the pitch clock or the pitch strike and all that. So they don't just mail in the 3-0 automatic anymore. Up infield, Sam Piazza is under it, and he's going to snag that for out number 2. And that's a huge out now for Samuelson, trying to work his way through this. He's getting tired out there too. I was talking about stamina. It's a hot night. It was almost 90 this afternoon. Now batting number 13, Glenn Moore. No, my watch said 88. My car said 91. I didn't think that was a bit much, but I definitely think it was hotter than 81. All right. No, the current temperature is still 81. It's a little bit sticky in there. And Pat Smeraldo, I thought was going to take this microphone away from me after a short amount of time. He's a solid 50 yards away from me and down a flight of stairs. No, he's right there. I'm looking at him. So I'm going to be with you for a little shot down the left field. That's going to get over his head. One run is going to score. Here comes Thomas rumbling around third. They're waving him home. Let's see here. The relay coming in. Throw will go to the plate. there must be. Okay, so there must be modified rules in this league. It's one run scores on that. Okay, so I'm figuring it out as we go here, folks. But let me do something real quick, and I'll explain what I think happened. For the old timers in the top of the first inning, one run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base, and at the end of 2.5 innings, JPD 3, the old timers won. A couple more sponsors I want to thank at this time. Some very valuable people. It takes a village to make these kind of events happen. So every inning, I'm trying to go through a handful of sponsors at a time, and I'm going to try and mention them several times because they deserve it for all the help and support that they've given. Jamestown Tarp Skunks, FAM Photography, Farm Fresh Foods, and Honest John's. Just wonderful, wonderful help, and from everybody at all those places. And don't worry, we give you every half inning or so.
There are miles and miles of trails to explore across Chautauqua County, but every adventure comes with its own set of risks. If you ever find yourself off trail in the brush, thicket, or the woods, this is prime tick territory. This 8-legged creature has the potential to carry Lyme's disease. We have a whole list of great tips to help you protect yourself while you're in the woods. One of those tips is tucking your pants into your socks. We also recommend you wear long sleeves and long pants, light-colored clothing so you can see if there's any little critters crawling on you after your outdoor adventure.
Are you a middle or high school student passionate about journalism, broadcasting, filming, or editing? Join the CCS-TV Community Club. At CCS-TV, you'll get hands-on experience in our state-of-the-art studio, unleash your creativity, and dive into the world of broadcasting. Meet new friends, learn from industry.
I wish I had the camera for CCS-TV right now. Dave Manella is actually brewing the Macarena, and he is doing it well. I mean, he is in his mid-90s form with the Macarena right now. I would say dozens of people are doing the Macarena in unison, like they're Bill and Hillary Clinton at the 96th Democratic National Convention. They are getting it.
And gain valuable skills that set you apart. Ready to start? Learn more at ccs-tv.com/join. CCS TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. This program on CCS TV is presented by Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, a community resource.
Sorry about that. I'm multitasking up here. I was leading off the bottom of the third inning for JPD. That was number 22, Lacey Clark. And now we got coming to the plate, number 2, Adam McKinley. I got a lot going on here. I'm reading texts. I'm doing the play-by-play. Pat's walked away. I'm going to have to hand this microphone to Remholt and have him do it. That's folks. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. That's in there for Called Strike 1. I'm sitting up here with Jamestown baseball legend Dave Remholt. There's a ground ball, sinking line drive, ground ball to the second baseman field. It's clean in time. I'll tell you what, McKinley was murdering down that line. This guy was cooking. Yikes! Yeah, man, he's like a mid-40s. He's like a late 30s guy. He can run like a 4.8 40, I think, still. Coming to the plate for JPD here in the third inning, number 8, the pitcher, Johnny Samuelson. It's just come to my attention that actually, and I'm sorry about this, it looks like the old-timers have switched gears. Woodard, they brought in number 57, both southpaw, Winston Woodard. I think a lot of that had to do with the stamina issues that I was referring to on Hot Night. So we'll see if he can minimize his pitch count. Be a little more effective on a night like this. It's just a hot night. That's what it is. 2 balls and no strikes now. Samuelson, boy in the on deck circle. Ball 3. That's going to be 3-0 now to Samuelson. I think with 2 outs here in the third, I think you green light him. You look for him to hit something in deep. gap somewhere. Have a little fun with it. Let's do it. Yep. And there is no third base coach for Jamestown. The JPD. They are just doing what they've been coached up to do. So that's a hot shot in the gap. Out by the shortstop with a diving play. He's not going to be able to make the play. It's going to go down as a base hit for Samuelson. Nice play by the shortstop to keep that in the infield and almost give himself a chance at a play. Coming to the plate for JPD, number 9, Emily Foy. So here's Foy now with 2 outs and a runner at first. Woodard has been pretty effective. He got that first pitch, 1 out, and then he was able to get the second person. The throw to first, who caught him leaning. Back in time. Tell you what, the lefty here, Woodard, he brings a new dimension to the pitching game. Brings a new dimension to the pitching game with the left-handed motion to the plate. All right, I'll tell you right now, he's a crafty old veteran. I can tell that because he knows that there is no base umpire out there that can see him. He might have crossed over for all I can tell. I'll tell you what, home plate umpire, he can't tell. The only person that can tell doesn't matter. All right, and that's the base runner and the first base coach and the first baseman. Those are the only 3 people I really know. Swung on a miss by Foy for strike 1 after Woodard has called time to tie his shoe. I'll tell you what I like about Woodard is the pace of it. He gets out of the ball. It's almost like a Savannah Bananas game where he gets that ball, he gets to the mound. Oh, throw it first. Did not. Okay, so Samuelson smartened up a little bit after that first one. He saw the move, and he didn't want to get caught leaning. Now, I wonder if he tries to steal, if they get the ball just to the base, they don't have to tag him. That's why, it's just a forced play if he tried to steal. So I bet you that's one reason why they won't be trying to swipe a lot of bases. That's inside for ball 1. I think it's 1 ball, 1 strike. That's what the scoreboard says. Our scoreboard operator is doing a slightly better job than I'm doing, multitasking, but I'm only doing 1 job. I'm doing several jobs. He's only got 1 to do. So his pitch high and away to Foy, so that brings it to 2-2. For 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's come to my attention. It is a scheduled 7-inning game. I'm not sure if there's a time limit. Strong on in this, strike 3. And that will end the 3rd inning for Jamestown. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base at the end of 3 complete innings. Jamestown Police Department All-Stars 3. Jamestown Old Timers 1.
Schultz is the place where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands, secure rebates and incentives, and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily, or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure every vehicle has up-to-date maintenance and reconditioning to make our pre-owned inventory like new again. Most pre-owned purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and 1 year of complimentary service. Explore Schultz extended warranty options for even more peace of mind on the road. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Nelson.
So here's Nelson. I don't actually know what Nelson did his first time because I don't actually, unlike you people at home, I'm not keeping score, which I probably should be. Ball away, 1 ball and no strikes. The scoreboard operator has not put the ball up on the board yet, so I'm going to have to do his job for you. It's a ball, not a strike. Here we go. Oh, it's inside. Ooh, it's been a lot of chin music tonight. I like it. It's spicy out there, but the temperatures are low. Everybody's trying to hit at each other. The pitchers are not backing down. I respect that. Strike 1. Yeah, you can't pitch afraid of coming inside. That's one thing. If you're doing that, you're beat. It's flat out you're beat. Especially if you don't. I don't know how many of these pitchers are overpowering anybody, but Samuelson's on his 4th inning of work here, and he's got to be winding down a little bit. That guy's got a shift tomorrow at 7 a.m. Something to think about. I don't know. Maybe they take the weekend off. I'm not real sure. I don't know their schedules. So here's the 3-1. Lands it. Landed it. That's instinctual. Let's be honest. But it's trigger finger there. It's going to have troubles at the range. So is there a trainer that's going to come out? So there doesn't appear to be a trainer coming out. So, all right.
Number 1.
All right, so everyone's heading back to their position here. Samuelson's he's not even gonna, I thought he might need to throw a couple warm-up pitches, but he guess he's okay. What a play, though. Again, it's instinctual. You tell a pitcher, don't do it. It's not that easy to just not do. Because there's a ball coming at you, so you just do it. Really, you shouldn't have done it. I think about it. Hey, heads up. No. I thought maybe I had my net. I was going to snag that one, but fouled back instead. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. For Prindle. 1 down here in the 4th inning. You got Doug Frank waiting on deck. No activity in either bullpen right now. So they're riding these pitchers out. Now, in fairness, I don't believe that that Weibernick was actually warming up before he came into pitch. I don't think not Weibernick, Woodard was warming up in the bullpen. I think he just came in because he's ready to go. He's a gamer and he's just, he's ready that way. And so here's Prindle with a 3-1 count. But Field's looking in excellent condition tonight. Dom Salvaggio and his crew here at the Perks Department have done a wonderful job. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Tell you what, one thing I've learned here, I don't know a whole lot about the Jamestown Police Department roster top to bottom, but Samuelson seems to be their ace of their staff, and he does not back down no matter what the count is. He comes right at you with that fastball. He's not scared. Shot to third base, past the third baseman, now for 190, Lieutenant Piazza. And Brindle will take a huge turn around first, but he will retreat back to the bag as the throw was able to come in pretty quickly from number 7, Brian Park, out there in left field. Coming to the plate, number 11, Doug Frank. Here's Doug Frank with 1 out. Brindle away from first. They're not going to hurt him. They're going to try to take away the bunt, maybe. Odd defensive alignment, but who am I to judge? Just a guy with a microphone. So that ball misses for ball 1. Brindle away from first, good secondary. He's getting a good primary because he doesn't have to. It's raucous. The crowd was pretty raucous early on. Maybe they know what I'm talking about. They respected the punt there. He squared around and pitches. He pulls back, pitches in there for a called strike. It's pretty raucous. There was some chants earlier, some line dancing going on. They've settled down a little bit. It's hard to keep that pace up. You get tired. It's like a Bills game. You start off really loud. You start off excited, but by the third quarter, man, if things aren't quite going your way, things have really toned down a lot. That's the visiting team strategy, just to wear you down while that happens. All right, so here's 3-1 now to Frank. This catcher has to adjust some equipment. Brindle away from first. I don't think they're going to start him up. Some tomfoolery going on between Brindle and the Jamestown Police Department first baseman there. They were having a good time over there. That'll be in there for ball 4. And I would have liked to seen somebody maybe untie someone's shoes. I always like that. That's a good, funny prank. Now batting number 58, Nate Walker. Sometimes I forget that I have to do a second job in the middle of my first job. Really, this is my second job. There's a ball at the left field. That's going to be over the shortstop's head and in the left field. They're going to hold the runner at third this time, not wanting to make another out at the plate. And the bases are loaded for the old timers and only one out. That's the old timers. Number 57, Winston Woodard. Now here's Woodard. Now I am looking, and Woodard's career average with the bases loaded is 381. This guy can hit with the bases loaded. I'll tell you what. This is not the situation that the police department would like to see themselves in. They brought their corners in to cut down a run. I mean, it's still 4 innings. You don't have to cut down a run. I think you bigger fears here is avoiding the big inning. Give them 1, but don't give them 4 or 5. Brindle at third, clapping, trying to get in the pitcher's head a little bit. Ground ball is going to be foul. No, and similar to the one we had earlier that was landed right in front of the plate, but it didn't quite have the muster that first one did. Oh, we had some heckling from the crowd. I told you they were pretty raucous. Called swing, foul ball. Thought I got by the catcher. I told you the crowd has the tendency to be pretty raucous. Really get in the pitcher's head. I mean, he's letting them know that the bases are loaded and the pitcher's nervous. And I'm telling you right now, what I can see is that nothing is rattling young Johnny Samuelson out there. Comes set. He's pitching his game. He's working those corners, and he has not deviated from that at all. So I think it's going to take more than one little raucous fan to get Johnny Samuelson off his game. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, line drive, base hit, left field. 1 run will score. Here comes a second run. I think that's Welker. No, it's Frank. I'm sorry. So Brindle and Frank will score, and the game is suddenly tied. Snap throw to second base. Tag is not. The throw was off the line. The tag was not in time. So Ferry was able to get back to second base. He must have been running for someone. Sorry, it's hard for me to know. They make some substitutions. I don't think there are real limits to what you can do with runners. But Woodard will require a sub himself, a pitch runner. I don't know if it's pitch runner. Courtesy runner is probably the correct phrase. Ooh, that fan is he's cranking it up with nightmare, he says. I got to tell you, I have lived a long time, and I've faced a lot of situations in life and on the baseball field and off. Runners at first and second, 1 out in a tie game isn't really what I consider a nightmare. Now batting number 21, Roy Lux. Here's Lux to the plate. He squares to bunt, pops it up, and no one's going to be able to get to that one. So Samuelson will track it down. Nothing like having to run an extra few feet just because, it's a pitcher and you're hardest working man on the field right now, and it's hot. That scenario in and of itself makes me mad. I don't like moving extra steps in general, let alone when it's hot. So runners at first and second. It squares again and pops it up again. It's popped up, caught by Samuelson, and nobody will be able to be doubled off. All right, and that will bring up so Baltonsperger steps to the plate. 2 outs. And a large contingent of fans. I told you, you can probably hear them. They're that loud. They got an Eddie chant going, and I think they could hear them in Falcon. If I was standing down at Old Falconer High School, class of 98, I'd probably be able to hear the Eddie chants going on because they're that loud. But 1 ball now on Baltonsperger. Checks his swing, and that ball's off the plate, so that's going to be ball 2. There's no umpire to check that, too, and he didn't swing anyway, but some miscommunication, I think. I don't know if miscommunication is the right word, but some communication issues, I think, going on with the catcher, the pitcher. I think he gave him a little motion that he wanted to move over a little bit. Hot shot into center field. It's going to get past Foy. And that will score the pinch runner or the courtesy runner. One run will score. They're going to send him. Throw to the plate is not in time. I don't know that he touched the plate, though. Oh, they probably just missed that. A 2-run RBI single for Ed Baldensberger puts the Old Timers up 5-3. Probably going to play with the Old Timers, number 25. What? The catcher. I should have said the catcher because, I know what position he plays. Here's the catcher, Ted Weibernick. A 3-run fourth inning here. They have really cracked the cheat code here on Samuelson. After 3 innings, they weren't able to do much with him. But this fourth inning, things have opened up a lot. They've uncorked a bunch of hits here. I don't even know. I was keeping tabs early on hits and errors and runs scored and all that in an inning, and I can only tell you the runs right now. But, man, they've had hit after hit this inning. So let's see what Weibernick can cook up here. 2 down. Samuelson just needs to get out of this inning and see what they. There's a cold strike. So 0-1. So no activity in the police department bullpen, which does catch me a little off guard at this point. I thought for sure you'd see somebody out there. There's a little hot shot towards the hole. Here comes Foy in on it. So throw over to excuse me, that's Clark, not Foy. I've been calling her the wrong name all game. You got to give her credit, though, for sacrificing her body on that ball. All right. She's got a family to think about, right? All right. So a lot of big inning there. Big inning for the Old Timers. 4 runs, a bunch of hits. I don't think there were any errors, but now after 3.5 innings, Old Timers 5, Jamestown Police Department 3.
At Wegmans, we've packed our fresh and delicious salads with incredible flavor. Each one is made with our very best ingredients, like fresh greens, imported cheeses, and our signature dressings. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for salads that are endlessly good.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure our inventory gets up-to-date maintenance. Most purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and more. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Our generation has a choice. Turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
Lead-based paint.
Now batting, how about the 4th inning for Jamestown? Number 190, Sam Piazza.
Piazza, the only player on both teams to get a walk-up song. Not sure how that works out. But that misses inside for a ball. 1-0. there's some heckling from the about the umpire's strike zone. That was in there for a ball that was not in there. Oof. Swung on a miss from Sam Piazza. 2 balls and 1 strike. These guys are. I mean, I didn't realize the old timers had their own like devout fan base. Ball misses off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Lieutenant Piazza. He's a 97 graduate of Falconer Central School. I know that because I'm a 98 graduate of Falconer Central School. That ball's going to miss for ball 4. Now, and JPD will have their leadoff man on here in the 4th inning, trying to answer that long inning where the old timers put up 4 to take that 5-3 lead now. So let's see if indeed they can answer back, try and squash some of the momentum with 5 unanswered runs that the old timers have put up over the last 2 innings. Sorry, I'm getting text messages about things I'm supposed to say and do for the game, so I'm sorry for the dead air. I'm trying to fill a game with all my own stories, like Vin Scully up here, just calling the game by myself. I think that's a comparison for me, right? Vin Scully. I don't know what they're saying, but I like it. Ball 3 inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. In here, 2. Oh, I didn't announce it. I'm just gonna have to let this one go to Justin Conti. I think that's twice I forgot to announce Justin Conti's name. And that's ball 4 to Conti. Coming in the plate for JPD, number 99. Yeah, Eddie. So Jeremy wants. Oh, yeah. Here's Eddie. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single earlier on. He's on first for a lot of the inning. I don't think he got that second though. All right, so now looks like Woodard is struggling a little bit. He's walked the first 2 guys this inning. Let's see if he can pull himself together. And this is a crafty old veteran here. I don't. As a number, the curveball catches him on the inner half, but they're not. It's going to be off Woodard's glove. That's got to go down as a single because it was a hot screamer back at him. Not much Woodard could do except play hockey goalie on that one. I think did his best, but he caught him on the wrist there, and he's trying to. I don't know exactly if he's having words with his shortstop or what, but now the bases are loaded in any event for JPD, and Woodard has worked himself into a pickle now. But I'll tell you one thing that has not wavered of 1 iota is the fan support for these old timers. They have a contingent up along the third base line that is devout. Swing on a missed curveball. Foul tipped. It was not a foul ball, or not a swing and miss. He did foul tip it. Okay. Now batting number 10, Tom Cocker. Here's Cocker. 0-1 count. That ball's in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is chock full of police department people. Oh man, I had a fantasy football draft at 7. I thought I was going to be able to do that and do this game. That ball's in there for a called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now that a strikeout is Woodard's best friend right now. I really thought I could pull the thing off, but then this microphone got handed to me and all bets were off. The second that happened, that ball gets away, but apparently I've found that there is no advancing on wild pitches. I was a little critical early on, I think, of a base runner that didn't advance, and now I recognize why he didn't. That's just a rule. And I don't have all the rules. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Caught clean by number 25, Wybernick. And that's a huge strikeout for Baldensberg. Woodard. I keep calling him Baldensberg. I don't know. I apologize for that. Now coming to the plate, number 7, Brian Park. So here's Park. up through July, Park had been on an absolute horrid hot streak. But I'll tell you what, once August, the calendar turned to August, it's really been a tale of two worlds for Park as he's looking to snap out of a month-long fog here that he's found himself in as he tries to, tie up this game here with a single, potentially, or at least draw his team a little bit closer. 0-2 now to Park. The ground ball to first, and I think that's it's gonna kick off the glove of the first baseman, and everyone's gonna be safe. Oh boy, what tough luck that is for the old timers. And that'll make the score 5-4 as the lights at the college have all just came on in unison, I noticed in the background. So that will go down as an error. And the score is now 5-4. And coming to the plate for JPD number 5, Alexis Carlson. So here's Carlson with runners, bases are still loaded with one down. And that just goes to show you don't always have to hit the ball hard. You just get lucky sometimes with the errors. Baseball's not the easiest game in the world. Called strike on Carlson. She went down swinging, I think, the first time. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. It may have been a ground ball the second. That's strike 2 in there. I don't know. I got all these Monday morning quarterbacks up here telling me that I'm wrong, but they don't have a scorebook in front of them any more than I do. The only people that have scorebooks in front of them are the people listening at home. Oh, man, I thought I was going to get that one. I did not. I was not able to get it. If I had my net, and this is a true story. I was at my house. All right. And I said to my wife, hey, I'm going to go to the game. She's like, okay, maybe I'll come down. I said, see ya. Come on up if you want. I said, I can't find my net. Do you know where my net is? And she said, no, why would I know where your net is? And I said, well, I need it in case there's a ball hit to me. I can snare it with my net like I would a fish. And then she said, you don't actually have a net because you don't fish. And I said, that's a fair point. So I'm still looking for a net. I need to get one of those nets. So, if anybody's got an old one laying around, it's in there for a cold strike 3. I'll tell you what. When Blair, that's only 2 outs with the catcher. Ooh, luckily everyone else was paying attention. The catcher was lost on the outs. But Greg Blair really got into that strikeout call. Man, he was ripping phone books with that one. Number 45, Luke Manella. I got a lot going on here. I think I'm doing a pretty adequate job. Yeah, how does he want it done? All right, ladies and gentlemen at home, you got to give me 1 minute while I discuss something with a compatriot. So you'll hear some side talk. I won't slander anyone personally, I promise. Hold on. I haven't taken into the ballgame. It's also good. I can see it here. And there's a hot shot to center field. It's down. 1 run will score. Here comes Eddie. He'll score. A third runner coming around the plate. He's being waved home, and he will score. A bases clearing triple for Luke Manella. Puts the JPD team back in the lead 7-5. I said double, didn't I? It's a double. I may have said triple. All right, sorry. It should have been a triple. I don't know. Ball misses away for 1 ball and no strike. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, I talked about having to answer that momentum of giving up a 4-run inning, and JPD has done exactly that. Woodard was suddenly had become the pitcher of record for the win, and now he stands as pitcher of record for a potential loss. If we're still a ways out, Wait, yeah, it's the fourth inning. So I mean, we still got 3 full innings to go after this inning. So but things have swung here drastically on the Manila triple bases clearing double. Are you leaving? Dave Remholden is making the appearance that he's going to leave shortly. Like he's better than everybody. And he's got to beat the traffic. Guy lives like a minute and a half from here. Getting mad at me. Sorry. Dave's a good guy. We all love Dave. That's ball 4 now to Kirk, the second baseman, as I miscalled her all game. We come to the plate, number 2, Adam McKinley. So there's McKinley with first and second, and Woodard still grinding out. This inning airs a ball to the second baseman, and he's going to snag that with 2 outs. That'll end the inning at the third out of the inning. And another 4 runs for JPD and a couple of big hits. And we're
Was banned in 1978 for residential use, but 8 out of 10 of homes in Chautauqua County were built prior to that. One of the ways we can help here at the health department is coming in to test your home. We bring an XRF device. It doesn't destroy painted surfaces. We just lay that right on the surface, and it will give us a reading of lead-based paint levels in your home. We test homes built prior to 1978 where children under 6 live or visit up to 6 hours per week, and homes with pregnant women. For more information, visit healthychq.com. With the Chautauqua County Health Department, I'm Anna Powell.
I'm Sherry Rader at the Chautauqua County Health Department here at the Rosemary-Bilchrist Rail Trail in Sherman, New York to tell you about the Wegmans Hit the Trail Passport. Hike to each of the trails and look for the Wegmans Hit the Trail trail plates. Etch the trail name into the passport like this. When you complete one trail, you can bring your book to the Health Department to receive a free reusable Wegmans shopping bag. Complete all 3 trails and be entered to win a $250 Wegmans gift card. Everyone has an opportunity to be active. From the Chautauqua County Health Department, I'm Sherry Rader, and we hope to see you on the trails this year.
We get how uncertain the future is. We've come of age in a complex world, face to face with problems we didn't create. So what's going to happen next? We are. Because our future is the future. The life we have chosen has prepared us for this. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disasters and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
All the same. Like my father-in-law. Guy, I call him Old Man Crawford. Balls outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Because he's an old timer. Let's just be honest. Great guy, though. I love him. Unfortunately, the feeling's probably not mutual. I'm not really his favorite, but he wished his daughter could have done a lot better than me. But I digress. 3-0 now to Thomas. And that's going to miss for ball 4. And that'll bring up number 33, Ryan Ferry. So I thought after the last inning that Samuelson was running out of gas a little bit, and I honestly believe that he is. But he is out there. He is he's about to cross the 95th pitch threshold. Which my old college baseball coach Matt Pallison would say he was just getting loose right about now because he loved a good hot night because he just came out and he didn't even have to play catch much and he was warm. I never really agreed with that, and the few times I actually pitched, I hated hot days because it was hot. I like to be comfortable. I liked a good cool day. Now, and Coach Pallison would also say he liked a cool day because, he didn't have to work as hard. So I don't know. The guy was a little bit shot. Saw him yesterday. Love that guy. I was up at Fredonia State yesterday, and he was there. He happened to run into me at Steele Hall. I'm a teacher for BOCES. We had our opening day up there, and everybody gets together. It's a real thing. Was trying to get in some raffles, but I didn't win. There's a ground ball to second base, fielded by Clark. She's gonna not gonna be able to make the play, and now suddenly, just like that, this game is getting a little tricky here, where it's it's hard. Outs are hard to come by. So nobody out here, and runners at first and second for number 13, Glenn Moore, in the Navy jersey, Glenn Moore. And that's low for ball. And I think Samuelson has pitched his heart out tonight. Last bat here, Moore hit a double into the left, on the left field line. I think over the left fielder's head, maybe. That pitch misses again. He's really struggling with the strike zone. I think it's time. And still nobody warming up in the bullpen. I like the strategy being employed by the old timers. Their first base coach or their manager is actually standing in front of the JPD dugout. What's up? And he's distracting them. So they aren't even thinking that their pitcher's struggling right now because they aren't seeing it because they're talking to the boss man. That's smart. You should try that with like Lancaster and Clarence. I don't know. I might try it. I will start talking to people during games, see what happens. It's in there for a called strike 2. So 2-2 now to Glenn Moore wearing the Navy jersey, which doesn't quite match the rest of the team. But I wouldn't have noticed it had they not denoted it on the sheet that they gave me. That's low for ball. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 2-4. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Classic infield fly scenario right here. You can see it coming. The payoff pitch. Swung on. Fly ball right field. Caught by the right fielder, and all runners will retreat safely back to their bags. So a little too far for the infield fly rule by about 100 feet. It's close, though. I felt something there. I'm almost psychic in that way. Speaking of psychic, you ever watch the show Psych? I love that show. It's about a guy with really good high-powered observational skills, and he passes himself as a psychic detective. I think that's the name announced. What a play, a little basket catch there by Samuelson.
Market value pricing means you save more at Schultz Auto Group. Search for your next vehicle in person or online within our dealer network, now with an even greater selection of EVs. MVP means you'll get the best deals within our market. Schultz brings the showroom to you with optional, personalized virtual walk-around, remote financing, DMV services, and home delivery. 50 years experience with modern customer care. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small town charm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or settling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
CCS-TV isn't just a television channel. It's a powerful extension of Collaborative Children's Solutions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering children with the tools they need to unleash their full potential. Our mission is to spark the flames of passion for broadcasting within the young minds of tomorrow. We believe in providing authentic, hands-on experiences in the field of broadcasting, allowing children to explore their creativity and communication skills in a supportive environment. Tune in to CCS-TV for a unique blend of educational and entertaining content created by the brilliant minds of our young broadcasters. From informative shows to imaginative storytelling, every program is crafted with the intention of fostering curiosity, self-expression, and a love for learning. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. Student interns are welcome. Learn more at ccs-tv.com.
There are miles and miles of trails to explore across Chautauqua County, but every adventure comes with its own set of risks. If you ever find yourself off trail in the brush, thicket, or the woods, this is prime tick territory. This 8-legged creature has the potential to carry Lyme's disease. We have a whole list of great tips to help you protect yourself while you're in the woods. One of those tips is tucking your pants into your socks. We also recommend you wear long sleeves and long pants, light-colored clothing, so you can see if there's any little critters crawling on you after your outdoor adventure.
Are you a middle or high school student passionate about journalism, broadcasting, filming, or editing? Join the CCS-TV Community Club. At CCS-TV, you'll get hands-on experience in our state-of-the-art studio, unleash your creativity, and dive into the world of broadcasting. Meet new friends, learn from industry pros, and gain valuable skills that set you apart. Ready to start? Learn more at ccs-tv.com/join. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. This program on CCS-TV is presented by Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, a community resource.
Schultz is the place where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands. Secure rebates and incentives and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily, or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure every vehicle has up-to-date maintenance and reconditioning to make our pre-owned inventory like new again. Most pre-owned purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and 1 year of complimentary service. Explore Schultz extended warranty options for even more peace of mind on the road. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Wegmans, we've packed our fresh and delicious salads with incredible flavor. Each one is made with our very best ingredients, like fresh greens, imported cheeses, and our signature dressings. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for salads that are endlessly good.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure our inventory gets up-to-date maintenance. Most purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and more. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Our generation has a choice. Turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
Schultz is the place where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands. Secure rebates and incentives and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily, or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Are you a middle or high school student passionate about journalism, broadcasting, filming, or editing? Join the CCS-TV Community Club. At CCS-TV, you'll get hands-on experience in our state-of-the-art studio, unleash your creativity, and dive into the world of broadcasting. Meet new friends, learn from industry pros, and gain valuable skills that set you apart. Ready to start? Learn more at ccs-tv.com/join. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
Therapies were a battery and a microphone. But he told me what a good another. And I honestly, this is the saddest part of it all is I was up there talking to nobody for about 2 straight innings. And before anyone actually informed me of the heck I was going on. What Lux is it now? It's 75, 75 for the JPD All Stars. The Aces have 4 figure timers and nobody out. The count is not zone. Full strike. Oh. It's more than 0-1. I have no idea what the count is. I think it's like 2-1 maybe, but here's Lux. It's not good. Did you hear me talking about fantasy draft? No, nobody. I was sort of personally. Right. Let's talk about a lot of things because I don't have a partner, so I got to make this magic happen myself. I'm so proud of you. This is what I do for the Gladiators, by the way. It's all. I tell my stories.
Nobody in Iowa is listening to the Gladiators.
I disagree. I think everyone in Iowa was listening. Caitlin Clark's listening to this too.
I love Caitlin Clark too.
Listen, if you got a problem with Caitlin Clark, then you got a problem with me. All right. Women's the best thing that's happened to women's basketball. Maybe I don't know. At least in this generation. I don't want to take too much away from Diana Taurasi, as she may be the best basketball player in American history, but Caitlin Clark's pretty good. She brought a lot of eyeballs and a lot of attention to that sport, so it's great what she's doing. I know my wife is watching a FIBA game tonight. Strike three. Greg Blair enjoyed that punch out. Now batting. Now batting number 13, Holden's. Hey, Jeremy, now you can hold. Look, I don't have anything to do with it. Bases loaded, 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning. Jamestown Police Department leading 7-5. This has been a real slobber knocker of a game, folks. It has been a back and forth affair. The momentum has swung a couple of different times, and I'll tell you what, this has been one of the more enjoyable evenings I've had in a long time watching baseball. And that's probably because I'm a Cubs fan, and for the most part, they really tipped me off. Whereas tonight, there are no losers tonight. I'm just here for big clean entertainment between 2 local organizations that have come out to a wonderful cause and providing great entertainment. And Johnny Samuelson, I'll tell you what, is just running out, and he's pitching on, I don't even know what at this point. We're way past adrenaline. We're well past, exhaustion. Another force number 1, 7-6 now. Samuelson is, he's on guts alone at this point. He's working the arm. He's tired and probably sore. So still only 1 out now. But again, I mean, there is the silver lining here. As a ground ball could be a double play to get you out of this inning. And that's exactly what we need. Who's this? Was this for you or for me? Oh, I need bring the water. All right. I just got a sip of water. There's a line drive down the right field line. Yowee, that was close. Oh, this is Wybernick. Now batting number 25, Ted Wybernick. So here's Wybernick. He's at 1-1 on the count now. We're about to hit the 4th pitch of the day. He just missed probably a 2-1 single. There's another shot down the right field line. That's going to be foul as well. Just past the first baseman's reach there. I'll tell you, that's a big reach. That's a big man. Pretty well umpired game tonight, I would say, on both sides. Good players and a nice job. He's kept control. All those inside pitches, no tempers really flared. He let everyone know who was in charge. It's a good-natured game. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will. So I mean, well, that's the ups and downs of baseball in one at bat there, folks. I mean, he missed a 2-3 run single, double by inches, and Now he ends up striking out and nothing happens. So it's 7-6. One run is already in. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th inning for the Old Timers as Ron Thomas steps to the plate. Now that a great Ron Thomas. So number 8. I should call him like Bob Shepard. So here's Thomas. The pitch from Sanderson. Sanderson is just trying to roll the gas to play at this point. The ball's low for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike down to Thomas. Thomas looking to he might be playing that kind of game where if I just stand up there long enough, he's going to throw me 4 before I see 3. I think it's 2-1. But I mean, I'm not suggesting that's what he's doing, but I would be considering it because I can see the labors that Samuelson is having right now. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Not an ideal position now. Let's see if I'll maybe put a take sign on here because worst case scenario end up at 3-2 and the runners will be in motion. And that's way outside anyway. So we're all dotted at 7 here as the extra point is good. All right. And that will bring up Brian Ferry for the Old Timers. Now then, number 33, Brian Ferry. Little Bob Shepard for you. I don't know how you people feel at home. I'm glad to be back. I'm still watching. I forgot he had access to a microphone, and I remembered. He could have just been making all those announcements himself. Nobody does. So first failure with the bases loaded. Now a single here would put the Old Timers in the lead. Starting to think that long delay between the 5th and 6th innings really helped Samuelson more than it helped him. Probably tightened him up even a little bit more. He was showing a lot of signs of fatigue and has been for quite some time. It's in there for called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Listen, I this game. I'm going to play a game with Brian Samuelson. Excuse me, Brian Samuelson. If there's a Brian Samuelson out there, you can do it too. But Johnny Samuelson has just gutted this thing out. We stabbed the pitch of the race since it was 6:30 and it was 100 degrees out here. So I'm impressed. Let's see here. Yeah, I got that. Oh man. Again, that's another situation. Now you may not have heard my net story earlier. This is a true story. Before I left the house today, I said to my wife, have you seen my fishing net? And she said, what are you talking about? And I said, well, I got to have my fishing net when I go up to the game so I can catch the balls. And she said, Jeremy, you don't have a fishing net because you've never been fishing a day in your life. Ground ball to first base. Fielded by the first baseman. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Well, not at 7. But anyway, I didn't even fish the fishing net because I've never fished a day in my life. Well, there's that. He's not wrong about it, but I would like to have a fishing net when I come to a game, so I could be like Harry Carey back in the '80s, carrying a net to catch the foul balls. Hold on, I got to play some music. Oh, I can't play good. Oh, I played. This is for all those children of the
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure our inventory gets up-to-date maintenance. Most purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and more. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal. Market value pricing means you save more at Schultz Auto Group. Search for your next vehicle in person or online within our dealer network, now with an even greater selection of EVs. MVP means you'll get the best deals within our market. Schultz brings the showroom to you with optional, personalized virtual walk-around, remote financing, DMV services, and home delivery. 50 years experience with modern customer care. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
CCS-TV isn't just a television channel. It's a powerful extension of Collaborative Children's Solutions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering children with the tools they need to unleash their full potential. Our mission is to spark the flames of passion for broadcasting within the young minds of tomorrow. We believe in providing authentic, hands-on experiences in the field of broadcasting, allowing children to explore their creativity and communication skills in a supportive environment. Tune in to CCS-TV for a unique blend of educational and entertaining content created by the brilliant minds of our young broadcasters.
I don't know what's happening on the left field line, but they are really giving it to somebody out there. And so now that brings up, now batting number 10, Tom Cocker. So here's Cocker for the police department. Cocker 2 for 3 on the evening. It's called strike, I believe. So this is still Ron Thomas pitching. Ron Thomas has now become pitcher of record here for the Timers as we're just off now with those 2 runs in the 6th inning. Santa Barbara Police Department. It was for the Santa Barbara Police Department. Sorry, I was distracted earlier. It's on Peacock. Also very excited about the Community movie that will be coming out sometime in 2025. It's also going to be on Peacock. Ground ball to third base. Well, that it's their territory. It's going to be bobbled, and that will put Cocker at first base, as that gives, and then if a run scores, go ahead, run. Potential winning run. We could be talking here. Not to get too ahead of ourselves, but that's where we're at here in the bottom of the 6th. Now batting number 7, Brian Park. So here's Park. Park's played a pretty nice game tonight as well. For a called strike. Now his job is to really just do whatever it takes to get that runner to second base here at the end of his at bat. For Carlson, that's something that's trying to get that tying run. That go ahead running. We'll take throw over to first. Nobody was that could have been on for 3 minutes. But luckily, Thomas realized it and held back on that. I don't know what's going to happen if we end this thing in a tie, but I have a feeling we end in a tie. I don't think we're going to see an 8th inning. I don't know if there's much appetite amongst the people for an 8th inning, but I call it as I see it, folks, and I'm going to be here all night. It's not in time. The ball squirts away, and Walker gave thought, but then he gave another thought that said, I probably can't get it. So that was strike 3, and that'll be the second out. And that'll bring up Harrison. Now batting number 5, Alexis Carlson. So Carlson with 2 outs here in the 6th. And this has just been fun tonight. I've had a good time. One thing about me, if you haven't realized it, is for me, it says, here, Jeremy, here's a microphone. Do whatever you want. And 2 microphones handed to me. And essentially, 2 people said, do whatever you want on 2 different platforms. And I believe that the masses are watching all the world over. I have heard that China has blocked CCS-TV. I got that on good authority, as well as North Korea. What? I'm just saying. I mean, we're
From informative shows to imaginative storytelling, every program is crafted with the intention of fostering curiosity, self-expression, and a love for learning. CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures. Student interns are welcome. Learn more at ccs-tv.com.
There are miles and miles of trails to explore across Chautauqua County, but every adventure comes with its own set of risks. If you ever find yourself off trail in the brush, thicket, or the woods, this is prime tick territory. This 8-legged creature has the potential to carry Lyme's disease. We have a whole list of great tips to help you protect yourself while you're in the woods. One of those tips is tucking your pants into your socks. We also recommend you wear long sleeves and long pants, light-colored clothing, so you can see if there's any little critters crawling on you after your outdoor adventure.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small-town charm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or saddling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
I'm Sherry Rader.
It's a ball inside, so Chow now is Samuelson just riding. He's the player of the game. 3 balls, no strikes now. To Frank. Hopefully, that's going to be in there for ball 4. Hopefully everybody's got plans I think for the Labor Day, the final celebration of summer. And if you are so inclined and you're looking for something to do on Sunday night, September 1st. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. So September 1st, all day Sunday, starts at 10 a.m.
Dan Feather Memorial Race begins at 9:30 a.m. with the registration beginning at 8. Craft vendors will be on hand at Bergman Park at 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. where the food and vendor live music will begin at noon. On Labor Day Festival for the best fireworks show on the planet.
You heard it there, folks. That ball is a sinking line drive. It's going to get down. They're going to able to the shortstop steps on the bag for out number 2 of the inning, and that'll be 2 down now with runners at the corners, and that will bring up number 57, Winston Woodard. So all day Sunday at Bergman Park, and they've got construction done on the road up there. And just in time, the way is nice and paved, all the way from about the city line to Lexington. Looked very nice there. We drove on it just for the sake of driving. So it's everything's put together. A lot of crafts vendors. No wrestling anymore? No wrestling?
Try.
But tomato, back to shade substance, stuff. Maybe out number 2. 7.
Now go rest.
Put it right there and put it in the infield. I don't know.
You bring Hulk Hogan to Jamestown, New York.
I don't think we could afford him. You got to talk to Randy Gray on that. But
there's one song in particular I like.
Cotton Eye Joe?
No.
Dave Manello. Love Cotton Eye Joe.
At the Chautauqua County Health Department here at the Rosemary-Billcrest Rail Trail in Sherman, New York to tell you about the Wegmans Hit the Trail Passport. Hike to each of the trails and look for the Wegmans Hit the Trail trail plates. Etch the trail name into the passport like this. When you complete one trail, you can bring your book to the Health Department to receive a free reusable Wegmans shopping bag. Complete all 3 trails and be entered to win a $250 Wegmans gift card. Everyone has an opportunity to be active. From the Chautauqua County Health Department, I'm Sherry Rader, and we hope to see you on the trails this year.
At Wegmans, we've packed our fresh and delicious salads with incredible flavor. Each one is made with our very best ingredients, like fresh greens, imported cheeses, and our signature dressings. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for salads that are endlessly good.
Unsuccessful in doing so, and the runner and Manello will reach first safely. Spinning already in an E5. Harsh. Oh, so, oh shoot, I didn't announce the batter. Lacey Clark. So Lacey Clark gets a bunt down. So with 1 down, bottom of the 7th inning, there's a run in second.
Now batting number 2, Adam McKinley. So a single third tie the game. A home run in it.
Home run. Yeah, what tonight?
I know we have not had a home run tonight. We had a double. We had a double. Went a bit far. I think we know we hit the double. He's got a little bit of speed. Still young. It's in there for a called strike. We're in one now on the friendly. Kimberly's three hitter is 2 for 4 tonight with 3 RBIs actually. That ball's in there, ball one or ball low, I should say, not in there. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out, 2. Oh man, I wish if only we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and number 2. This is wild. And I don't know if you guys know. Fans is my guy to other people on Game Changer. I think like that law, I have to do this is wild. All right, so it's 2-1 now. Here's the set from Thomas. Swung on, line drive, center field. He's on it. It's caught. And 2 down now. As the runner have to hold. And now the two-timers find themselves working out of it.
Jamestown saving his cause.
Now batting number 8, Johnny Samuelson. Now here's Samuelson, the pitcher. He's still in deep now. He's on the hook for the lost moment. He could get himself off hook with a single here. Just misses the inside corner, ball 1. Do you want after the game, you want New York, or Cubs go? Because I have both. I was going to do both. Just what order do you want them in? Strike, 1 ball, 1 strike, and I don't know if Jeremy's going to do a lot of yapping or not either. So, or if I'm supposed to yap. Strike 2. Got a podcast that you need started? Because I really would like to start my own podcast though.
Start one with high school kids where they explain their language.
Swing on a miss, strike 3, and ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude this ball game as this is going to be first 5 for Roberts, and the Maintimers will take the win 8-7. Fun atmosphere here tonight. For a great cause. I want to thank everyone for watching the game on the CCS television stream. I get to see everybody coming out on Sunday for the Labor Day Festival at Bergman Park. It starts with a fun run in the morning. There are activities all day long, as you heard Pat Smeraldo discuss earlier. It has been a real class tonight, and this is Jeremy Anquist signing off for CCS-TV, wishing you all a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, and as always, good night.
From CCS Sports.